Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys. And we are back. Trey looks confused, like he doesn't hear what I'm saying, and
I do now.
he looks like a straight dum-dum.
Okay, so
Me dum-dum, me like dum-dum.
oh, is this like what gas station is that where the guys got all
Nope.
the stuff made? AM
Oh.
PM.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of Night at the Museum.
I don't like those movies. Yeah, of course. You know, I gotta be the contrarier of the two of us for this. So
Whatever, nerd. Wait.
gross. All right, perfect. So we are in episode 23.
Episode 23.
Or the Michael Jordan.
So this is going to be the best episode we've ever had ever?
No.
Second best.
Yeah, yes, because Kobe's coming up next.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
And then, so are you one to be Michael or LeBron?
It goes
23.
Kobe. It goes Kobe, Michael, LeBron.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
that's about right.
Hey, that's how I feel.
Well, I think you're right.
That's how I feel. And if you got a problem with it,
it feels right. It feels good.
All right, we're back. We're back, baby.
Wait, no.
That's you. We're back, baby.
We're not supposed to say that because I say it every episode.
Yeah. Well,
so what's up? How come we're late?
I don't know. Oh, because I was gonna say something mean. Your lovely wife.
My wife.
Wanted to wait until Sunday to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yes, and then we had to push it because she had surgery.
And then
she's good. Everybody, she is fine.
And
great surgery.
You were tie.
What does that mean?
It means you're tired and didn't want to do it yesterday.
That's not the case. I literally.
But the way you said it, you were like, "Do you want to do it today, or should we just wait till tomorrow?"
Or I said Saturday, and you're like, "Can't go Saturday. Gotta go to Napa Valley to suck some grapes."
I'm gonna suck some liquid grapes.
Liquid grapes.
I'm gonna complain the whole time.
Of course you are.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Whatever. I'm gonna be one of those douchebags where we're going to a wine tasting for.
You're gonna do the whole
birthday.
Swishing.
Yeah, they're gonna be like. So you're gonna smell hints of oak, cinnamon. Ooh, this one's gonna have a great blueberry aftertones.
The body.
It's gonna have a great. I'm just gonna be shooting it. And they're gonna be. I'm like. Okay.
They're gonna look at you like, what the hell?
Bam, bam, bam.
Sir, that was a $1,000 bottle.
Tastes like a $5.
You're supposed to sip it.
Tastes like a $5.
Can't tell the difference.
Yep. I'm trash.
The Cabernet Sauvignon.
I'm pretty excited. My friend, he told me that he has just recently purchased a $300 or $400 bottle of tequila.
Oh, okay.
And he invited me over to have some sips.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
That'll be good.
Excited about. It's a tequila that's produced in Mexico.
Right.
With
most of them are now.
Well, to be real tequila,
has
to be produced in a certain town in Mexico using pure agave.
That's why I drink the rock tequila.
Right, which isn't real tequila.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
100% agave.
No.
Yep.
It's not.
It is.
Well, it's got additives. Okay. It's not bad, but it's not the best. But let's just move on.
Anyways.
Let's move on. So the twist on this one is it's aged in whiskey barrels.
Okay.
Bourbon barrels, excuse me.
Okay.
So I love whiskey and bourbon.
I hate both of those.
It sounds great.
Perfect.
Sounds delicious.
I don't like any of that. None of that sounds delicious.
Should get drunk on that.
Okay, well, you could
drink
do that.
up all of his tequila, and he'd be like, "This was $400, and you just got trashed on it." I'm like, "Well,
yeah, you're supposed to little sip.
Little sip. Shot. Oh, this is delicious. Shot. All right. Enough about dumb shit.
Okay. Well, no, we gotta let them know what's up. Gotta give them that, the Quan.
Yeah, no, we don't.
We just did.
Yeah. So let's jump into this mofo. What do you think?
I think it's trailer time.
It's. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. All right, guys. He's got a 25% chance of getting it right. There's 4 buttons. Here we go.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time.
Trey wants to the trailers.
Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
And look at that.
I did it!
One take Brandon is what they call him.
He is God.
Nice.
I'm the best.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a lot easier if you just labeled the buttons, but hey.
Yeah.
But
we're kind of planning on getting a new thing and, work. Look, this is my philosophy. If you're getting rid of it soon,
yeah,
stop giving a shit. Like my car. Here's how bad it is, Trey. So my
here's
car
how bad it is.
needs an oil change.
Okay.
Has a tire that has a hole in it, and I'm pumping it up every 2 or 3 days.
Oh God.
It needs new suspension.
Okay.
The light on the dash has gone out.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure it needs a new air filter.
Oh Jesus. Well, yeah, but all these things are cheap.
I'm not
Cheap fixes.
I'm not touching it.
That's okay.
Fuck it. Hey, look, I'm getting rid of it soon. Fuck it.
So are you doing pick and pull?
Nope. What are you talking? Well, with the car?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna insurance scam it.
Oh gee, don't say that on our podcast. I mean,
I'm gonna like.
you mean you're not going to
That's right.
insurance scam it?
I'm gonna mysteriously buy a new truck, and then all of a sudden my car's gonna get stolen and set on fire in the middle of the desert.
Sounds like your Bronco.
So weird. All right, fucking
Nice.
Let's jump into it. I'll go first.
All right, what do you got? Because I got like a whole list. Let's do
I have
this.
a whole list. Let's start
Perfect.
with the Marvels new trailer.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't put this
Okay.
on my trailer list, so that's cool.
Okay, so we've established. I think originally I thought the movie was gonna be
Dog
trailer
shit.
trash.
Yep.
Looks kind of good.
I don't know.
I mean, as far as the effects,
Yeah.
and I was against the costumes, but seeing the costume on the big screen,
Right.
not too bad.
Could be. Yeah.
And I thought the what's the girl's name? The younger one, the Indian.
Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan. What's her superhero name? Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, yeah.
So Miss Marvel, she actually is funny in the trailer.
Yeah.
And so there's something about the powers between her and not Captain Marvel. So what's the
So there's Proton, which
Proton.
is the African American lady.
She's the one from what's it called show? From Wendy.
Yeah.
From Wendy?
Wendy. What the hell? That's not even one of the shows. You're talking you're talking about Scarlet Witch and
What's the name of it? Wanda.
yeah, Wanda.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
Wanda.
Her show.
I guess there's something about switching every time they use their power. It's going to be something
Yeah.
weird like that. It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm way more excited for Secret Invasion, but
Right.
still.
well,
I'm more interested than I thought it was going to be.
yeah, it's interesting to see them really
Interact
take
together.
the TV show, and it's like the TV show set, and they're putting it in the movie.
Yeah,
So
but it
it's
still
fun.
looks good.
Yeah.
It looks better. I think it looks better than the TV. It's enough where
Yeah.
it looks better. But why does she change her hair every 5 seconds?
Who is that?
Well, I guess Thor did it, so I guess I can't really. harsh
Captain
on
Marvel?
it. Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
hot.
fine.
She's hot but annoying.
Ah.
Okay. So I will not. So at this point,
Yes.
I know I'm going to watch it. So guess
Okay.
what happens?
No more trailers.
No more trailers.
Well,
I'm done.
okay.
All right. Go ahead. What you got?
The first thing I had was Dune Part 2.
Okay.
The trailer for this came out. It
So-
is coming out November the 3rd,
It is.
and it is not going to be on HBO Max. It is going to be in theaters first,
Right.
and then it's going to come out later on.
I liked the first one.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't.
I literally have to watch it again because I was watching the trailer. I was like, I have no idea
Yeah.
what the hell is going on.
I liked it because it's action, but it's very character driven, and I like character driven
Right.
shows or movies. As I don't know if that is going to be if that was up your alley,
Up my ass.
up your ass. Spread them cheeks, cause Dune's coming in.
Well,
Part
I do
one.
like. It was pretty cool to
You ready
see
for part
him.
two?
Huh?
Are you ready for part two?
Oh no. Okay.
I guess this has a lot more Zendaya in it.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause she was in it
he's
for a total
riding
of
the
4
sandworms. That
minutes.
was cool.
Yeah,
Where he's got it, but like,
you got Batista.
I'm like, okay, so this movie's probably gonna be like another 2 hours. Like,
yeah, it's
they don't
I think
really-
I think it's almost 3 hours.
yeah, so we're gonna have 6 hours of Dune.
Hell yeah.
Fine.
I'll watch it. I watched the first one. I'm watching this one.
I mean, I watched the first one because it was free. I don't
Now
know
you're
if I'm
like-
going to pay to go into theaters to watch this.
Yeah.
I might wait.
I like this better than Blade 2049. I think it's like the
No,
same.
I don't see that. No, I'm more.
You like the
I
Blade
love
2049
Yeah, I
better?
think that was pretty good.
Oh, okay. All right. What's next? Oh,
Oh.
I'll go.
Yeah, I was gonna say your turn. Even though it's
Oh,
supposed to be like
oh.
my big segment.
It
What do you
is
got?
literally- No. I kicked the trash can.
Yeah, I heard that. What's up?
Meg 2.
Oh yes.
So excited.
Yeah.
I love stupid shark movies.
Yeah, Tara really loved the first one. Like we
So
thought we weren't gonna enjoy it, and so we saw it at the drive-in,
Yeah.
and then we're like, oh, okay, wasn't terrible because it's dumb funny.
It
like,
is.
It's just.
It knows it's
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer?
Of course.
He eats a T. Meg eats a T-Rex.
I'm like, why is there a T-Rex? What are we doing? What is this about?
I loved it.
And they're like, we need you again.
yes, Jason Statham. Was like,
Jason Statham. All right.
I'm gonna go kick it.
Except this time, we're gonna put mech suits on and go into water
I can't wait.
and fight the sharks.
I
I'm like,
can't
what the?
fucking wait. I'm
You're
so
in.
excited. I'm so excited.
That was actually on my list.
All right, cool. All right.
All right, so are you ready to groan and make your little piss noise? Ooh.
All right, here we go.
All right, so Fast X had another trailer. At least you didn't do the boot. There it is. Yeah! Woo! Emmy! Oh yeah!
It's like it's they're cheering.
They are. They're excited.
So
Okay,
fucking stupid.
so this is May 19th. They showed the final trailer because it's pretty soon. It's like next week. So, all right. I mean, that's all I got for that.
You took away my family that I really never really had.
Toretto. Ciao!
I'm Fast X.
And
Brian.
this is part 1 of 2.
Fucking who cares?
Well, it's the end.
I thank God.
So you're going to get 6 more hours of Fast and Furious before it's over. All right. So,
But there's Hobbs and Shaw too, so that's exciting next year.
yeah.
I'd much rather watch that.
Well, okay.
All right, fucking choo choo, keep the train rolling.
You got something else, or am I just
Nope,
rolling on?
I had
Okay,
to.
perfect. All right, so I got God is a Bullet.
What?
God is a Bullet.
What the fuck is that about?
All right, so this is a girl gets taken into a cult. She gets kidnapped, and this guy's got to go and rescue it. It's got Jamie Foxx in it. This is coming out June 23rd.
I'm assuming it was shot not recently.
Why?
Jamie Foxx.
Is he under fire?
No, he's been in a coma. Where you been at?
Well, in this one, he's got like.
No, I'm saying like in real life.
Right. But he's got Villa Ligo in this.
Oh,
In
that's
the-
not
in-
a,
in
oh,
the
that's
movie?
just
It's
part of the
effects,
character,
of
yeah.
course.
But he had a brain aneurysm,
Huh.
like
Right.
or something along those lines, and he's been like in and out of a coma.
Well, that's
and
too bad
all
because
this
I think he's
stuff.
like one of the more talented people I've ever seen. So
It's weird because he's so talented,
yeah.
so funny, so like, as far as like musically gifted,
Mm-hmm.
but like he does some shit fucking movies, like just
I liked his vampire
Ash.
movie.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But he did this weird accent the whole time. It was so weird.
Well, of course.
But like he does some shit movies, and it's just like just do comedies, dude.
Yeah.
You're good at the comedies.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, that's coming out June 23rd. We'll see. We'll see.
There goes
Will
my
you
car
quit
keys.
knocking shit over?
There goes my car keys. Trey, keep
Yeah.
going.
Okay, perfect. The next one I have is it's a Crowded Room. This is coming out June the 12th, and it's got Amanda Seyfried and Tom Holland in it.
This is Apple TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for this?
He looks weird.
Yeah, because he's like he's might be a serial killer, but they're trying to figure it out because he's like he has parts of his memory that's missing.
Yeah, I can't wait for it because these are my type of movies.
Yeah.
He's
And so we'll
like,
figure out whether he
did or
was,
did he?
was he killing people or
It's like a whodunit.
Yep.
Can't wait.
that looks interesting. All right. So I saw another one. It's called Flaming Hot.
All right, move on.
This is June 9th. It's on Hulu. It's about the guy who made the Flaming Hot chips.
Right. If you know the story, then you're
Yeah.
okay.
So that may be cool. We'll give it a whirl.
Good for him, but still, I don't know. Who cares?
All right. So we have The Wrath of Becky. Have you
The
seen this?
fuck?
You don't remember Becky? The little girl who was at the I think a log cabin and Kevin King of Queens.
Kevin James.
Kevin James
Oh,
is a white supremacist, and
okay,
and he kills him. So this is the sequel. She's grown up, and so it's more of that violent, but funny, violent kind of stuff.
So it should be good.
Yeah, should be good.
Hey, real quick, I left my Red Bull in my car at my house, so I'm super sad about that.
That's not good.
Super sad.
Yep. Well, you got like an hour to go. So, all right. Moving on. Equalizer 3.
We talked about this already.
Yeah, but I saw the trailer finally.
He said this is it.
September. Well, I hope so. I thought Equalizer 1 or 2 was done.
He was already starting to look old.
He looked old and
He's
tired.
getting a little
So that is coming out September 1st.
Did you hear about this? What's up with all these streaming services? I know I'm just like way off topic.
Okay.
But you see, so you know about the HBO Max thing.
Yeah, it's becoming the Max.
They're taking Discovery Plus and HBO Max and making it one service called Max.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the reason why they canceled a lot of the DC movies.
Fucking
was because they were trying to consolidate all of them.
so stupid.
Just get their money.
First of all, we have HBO Max part of our internet.
Our plan. Yep.
Our cell phone plan. If we lose that, it's gonna be hell to pay.
Yes.
Second, and then now I guess Disney and Hulu are doing the same thing.
Well, they've always been part of the same company.
Yeah. All right, we gotta pause it real quick because I have a
Pause for the call.
All right.
And just like that, little business taken care of.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Okay. Yeah, we're talking about so Disney Plus and Hulu are combining to be a single service as well.
Hulu Plus.
It's like I don't know what it's gonna
Dulu.
be.
Dulu.
They just announced it like 2 days ago.
I like it. I hope they call it Dulu Plus.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know.
They'll probably call it something like Magic or some bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, at that point, just throw the ESPN in because you can bundle ESPN.
Right. That's
Hulu.
what I do.
Just
I got all three.
Put all three into one.
I have all three. Plus, I got cable, live TV.
Stupid.
All of it.
Sorry, but that's just a little bit of Hollywood news.
Hollywood.
All
right. So then I have you heard about this Gran Turismo movie coming out?
Yeah, who fucking cares?
It's weird.
It's just like the Need for Speed movies. They try to do these adaptations. They're just going to use the name, and it's just going to be a car.
Well, they're saying that it's based off true story. Like they had a bunch of these kids or people driving in Turismo, and then they let one of them who won actually drive in one of these real races.
All right, whatever.
And this has Orlando Bloom in it and David Harbour.
Whatever.
So, interesting. All right, I got two more. So they did a like kind of an explanatory trailer for Oppenheimer. It's coming out July 21st. Holy crap! The roster in this film is like
it's insane,
just amazing. Is it going to be good? I don't know.
I don't know. It's a rough subject to, but being Christopher Nolan,
yeah,
he's got some balls.
Yeah, he loves to do shit.
I don't know. I got the feeling that this is going to be like one of the Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
Where at the end they end up killing Hitler.
Right.
In the movie theater with Tommy guns.
Right.
And so I have the feeling that they're gonna set off the test.
Yeah.
And it's gonna explode the world.
See, I feel like kind of the opposite. I think Christopher Nolan's one of those who's like, I want to be as accurate as possible.
Yeah, but.
And I'm just gonna.
I don't know. I know this is a biopic, biopic-ish.
Kind of. Yeah.
But he's done other stuff. He did that. What's that? The World War II one. What was it? With the boat, with the warships, where all the English people came, and I forget what it's called, but I didn't really go. I didn't watch that much, but that'd be cool if he's like, and
we're just
the
gonna
world ends.
Yeah, just blows everything up.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right,
but
it looks
interesting.
I'll watch it.
All right, and so obviously my last one was I did Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
All right, it's coming out.
Yeah, June 2nd. I'm super pumped for this.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
They just did
the longest animated movie of all, a major release movie.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what they said. I saw an article that said it's the longest running animated, maybe for Marvel, but I think it's just period.
Well, because it's 2 parts.
Right, but I think even part 1, it's 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
So it's really long for an animated.
A 4-hour animated movie, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I like the first one, and so it should be good. I think that's it. I think that's all. I mean, that's all I got.
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
Nope.
It's a movie.
Wrong. All right, he got the first one, but no.
50-50.
Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
God damn it. I'm gonna get those right eventually.
Yeah. Oh God, that's great. You yawn. I'm surprised you ain't farted on the mic yet. Just.
I ain't got to yet.
I mean, we haven't got to. Maybe that's your like big episode 100. You just blow one out on the mic. Just.
That sounds awesome.
We're not doing that. All right. Since I got a couple TV shows, what do you got?
You wanna go first?
Yeah, go first.
Oh, okay. So Netflix has a semi reality show called King of Collections.
Oh my God, #1 on my TV list.
Yeah.
And? Oh really?
I hate everyone in that show. Especially
Yeah.
the boss.
You don't like Ken Golden?
Okay, yeah, fuck that guy.
Why? What's your issue with
I don't like him. I just don't like him. He's just not my cup of tea.
Okay.
I don't like him. He just comes off as like a douchebag
Yeah.
and like I don't know, like a
Well,
New
explain to these
Jersey-
people what the hell it's about before you start dogging on the guy.
They collect movie and celebrity and sports memorabilia.
They're a high-end auction house.
And they auction it off.
Yeah.
And the big thing is they get a percentage. So
Yeah.
they're always trying to get the most they can.
Yes.
And so it's like people finding things. They talked about the LeBron James special card.
the 3
The
logo.
Pokemon
Yep.
thing.
Pokemon. Yep.
You know,
Jerseys.
jerseys, autographs, license.
It's
all types of
really,
stuff.
really high-end stuff. They don't do
Yeah.
like normal
It's like things
stuff.
that go for like tens, hundreds, or millions of dollars.
Yeah, most of the stuff's over $100,000.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just,
Yeah.
it just wasn't for me.
So it was like, what if Netflix decided to shoot like high-end Pawn Stars?
Yeah.
Because people brought in their stuff, and then they tried to see how much money they could get for it.
Yeah, but I just
No.
Yeah, it just was not my. It's just you gotta like the people in it.
Yeah.
And I did.
So here's my thing. What I liked that they have a hook. Every episode had a hook. At the end, they're like, "Do you want to see how much it actually went for?" Next episode, and then it showed you what happened at the end of the next episode.
It's like it's not like it's fucking like it's almost like they were gonna try to sell it to like A&E or
Yeah.
to like USA Network, and then
Right.
they're like Netflix took it, so you're getting the whole season.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knocked it out in one sitting.
Yeah. And,
Whole season.
meh.
Meh. All right, that's fine.
Meh.
All right. Well, the next thing I had was I watched the Untold, the Rise and Fall of M1.
Oh, okay. How was that?
This is
Mini
Netflix.
doc series?
Little mini docs. It was pretty good. It was interesting to find out like how it, because I never like understood how it ended.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed the M1 stuff.
Yeah, when you could get a copy of the mixtape. There
Yeah.
was a time where it was like, hey, could you? The internet really still wasn't that big,
yeah, it wasn't.
so
huge.
it was like, hey, did you get a?
It's a VHS.
Yeah, you'd have to go to a store and hope they had a copy of it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is sweet.
And this is when like the M1 shoes were like
crazy.
yeah, they were
Everything was
expensive.
down. Yeah, they were expensive. Everything was. It was like Nike.
Yes.
And then now
and
you
Nike
go to,
killed them.
And then now you go to Walmart. And they're like,
$25.
Here's the shit.
Yep, you can get a shirt, pants, everything. You can get a whole get up for like
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah, fuck that. So how did it end? That's I'm more curious about that than anything.
You
Is
come
did it fad out? Like fad? Like,
yeah, it does that, and then one day, they end up the guys who own the company
Yeah.
sell it and just really don't tell anybody. They don't tell any of the basketball players. One day they're just like, "Oh hey, we're done."
Yep.
Because Nike killed them essentially. Because M1 was street ball.
Right.
Well, Nike really like directs this really high end street ball commercial. It's that they parodied it in Scary Movie 2, where they pass the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that trailer
Was to try
pretty
to kill.
much killed M1.
And what was awesome? Earthquake, hot sauce,
Hot
the
sizzle.
professor, white
Yep.
chocolate.
The only one that's really popular now, the Professor. He
Yeah.
still does stuff.
He
That's
dressed up as Spider-Man and stuff.
Yep.
Have you seen those? Those are pretty cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
So that was interesting. I would definitely give that a watch.
Yeah, especially if you grew up in like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yep.
I watched a Paramount Plus show.
Okay. What do you got?
With Keith Sutherland.
Okay.
Called Rabbit Hole.
Okay.
It's a corporate espionage conspiracy show.
Okay.
That deals with technology and privacy and social media.
Okay.
Where Keith Sutherland is like a corporate espionage guy.
Okay.
And like it's this big whole conspiracy thing blows up, like in the show, and it's like, who can you trust? Who can't you trust?
Right.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
How long is it?
I think like 9 or 10 episodes.
Is it
each
finished?
episode? Yeah, it's like, well, the season's finished.
Okay, so it's not done though.
They wrap it up, but it's like with stuff like that, you can always like
this was strings left.
You can always, you know. But I would say I really enjoyed it.
How long are the episodes?
40, 50 minutes.
So about an hour.
Yeah, an hour if it was on traditional TV.
Cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. All right, cool. All right. The new season of Dave just started.
Oh, nice.
I love Dave so much.
Is the season starting off? I haven't watched the new season.
Yeah. I mean, you just get right back into like the awkwardness of Dave. In the last episode, their tour bus blows up, and they're not on it. But these people come by and they're like, "Who the hell is Dave? R.I.P. Dave." And they wrote it on Twitter and they let it go. And Dave and his producer and everybody, they're just like walking around the desert, and everybody assumes they're dead. And so all of a sudden, their album sales and everything start picking up, and he's like, "Oh shit, we got #1!
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dave, baby!
Let's go!"
And Dave's like, "I can't do this. I can't let this happen." And his producer's like, "Yes, you can.
Yes,
You sure can. We're about to get rich." Because
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny, and he wears like this weird like STD guard where it's like latex. You pull over your like, you just let your junk hang out, but everything else is covered with latex.
That sounds gross.
Oh, it's amazing. So yeah, this is third season.
Yeah.
And it's real funny.
FX does some good stuff,
and they can get away with a lot.
They can.
So,
I don't know how they get away with a lot.
Yeah. Cursing.
They're still on cable.
Yeah, but that's why, because you're paying for it.
Yeah, but I quite enjoy FX shows.
Yeah.
I'm really into the bear. That
okay, this is the old man, old man who's like a badass.
No, this is the cooking show.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, okay, all right.
And speaking of that, he's got a friend in that show, whose real name is Matty Matheson.
Okay.
Who's the actual chef, and like he's the guy who actually, he's like a repairman.
Yeah.
But in real life, he's the chef, and he's actually the consultant on the show.
Right.
Who says, well, that's how you would make it.
Yeah.
Make it like this. And he has a YouTube channel.
Right.
And it's golden.
Yeah.
It is gold. If you like cooking, but also like lots of like comedy.
Right.
I love the guy.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of how he cooks. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Sorry, tangent there.
Yeah, so I just real quick, Dave is about Little Dicky, the rapper.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if everybody knows that.
I think we talked about the second season.
We might have. And then you like the guy because the white guy with that's the redhead, the comedian.
Yeah, Andrew Santino.
Yes, he's his manager on the show. So yeah,
and Gator.
And Gator. So I mean, last season ends on like such a high. Like everything turns out great. So I mean, if you watch all of the second season, everything goes to shit, and at the very end, it all turns out. But
it's similar to the first.
Yeah.
You know. But it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
I watch it. It's great.
Give it a go.
All right.
What else you got?
I've got one more. Last one.
Okay.
Fired on the Moon on HBO Max.
What the? Okay.
I tried it.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Turd.
It's a turd burger. It's just this same Adult Swim-ish kind of animation.
Okay.
Not like Rick and Morty, but like they're like hand drawn looking.
Right.
Cartoon. The whole thing is like he's on the. There's like a.
And this is an anime.
And it's like adult.
Okay.
And like he gets fired while he's on the moon.
Okay.
Like it's his first day as like an IT guy on the moon.
All right.
It's like they have a. It's just like part of it.
Moon
and
base.
he gets fired, and they're like, "Well, we're trying to figure out how to get you back to Earth. We'll let you know." But it's not It's just not for me. It's not. It's like in that same. It tries to be in the same vein of BoJack Horseman.
No, I don't like that.
I'm trying to think of all the other weird ass ones, but it's just the same shit. It's just like it's getting repetitive.
Okay.
It's the same shit. Like do something new.
So that
Fuck
was
faces.
a big thumbs down.
Yeah, don't watch that shit.
All right, perfect. All right, so the
Are you
next
done?
thing. No, I got 2 more.
2 more.
Well, they'll be quicks. They'll be quickies. All right, so I did. Jesus, I watched another Untold short documentary. This is Operation Flagrant Foul. This is the one with Tim Donaghy, the ref in the NBA.
Oh, that does the gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
That game
this
fixing.
was really interesting.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if this Tim Donaghy is like a mastermind or if he's just a schmo. Because like they're trying to figure out whether he actually fixed some of the games or if he was just playing it straight, but just kind of given the like he got little inside baseball like hints from the trainers and stuff. So, but when they interview him, like he's like, "Oh, did you ever fix a game?" And he goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, what the hell? How do you not know? You know if you did it or not."
Like I think because.
And then later on, they ask him. They go, "Hey, remember when we asked you if you've ever like fixed the games or if you knew about you fixing the games?" He goes, "Yeah, no, I'd never do that. If you ask me that question, I don't remember that." And he goes, "It was literally like 10 minutes ago."
Well, plus they could have cut that.
Yeah,
but here's the thing that reffing. I mean, you have to remember when you ref a game,
right?
Football, basketball, anything, baseball. There's a lot of subjective calls.
Right.
So one could say if he bet on a game,
yes,
and he had, let's say, $50,000 riding on, let's say, like the Lakers to win.
yes, they'd foul him up a lot more.
It could, because there's lots of times there's fouls every play,
Right, of course.
and so you may just be more inclined to call said fouls.
Yeah.
Is that fixing a game? I mean,
Yes.
Kinda, but. Are you doing anything against the rules? I mean, technically not.
Yes.
Because you're just.
Because you're gambling and you're not supposed to
No,
gamble.
I'm saying
as a ref.
technically, like, let's say if you didn't have money on the game,
Right.
and you called those calls,
Right.
you would still be by the letter of the.
You'd be fine. Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
But you may not. You may call it a little differently.
Yeah.
But really, the players still have to make the foul. The player still has to travel. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I think, I think he probably did.
Yeah.
Even if it was subconsciously.
Right.
And
that's what
most likely.
That's what he signed off on, saying that subconsciously maybe he.
But most likely he did it Like, let's say you're going down.
Did.
They're down by 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna call a foul.
Well, here's the thing. So, he did jail time. He did.
He's the only time. He's the only ref that's ever been
in prison.
In prison for actually doing it.
He did like 15 months.
Him and Pete Rose are kind of like the 2 big ones.
But
he's an actual
they're
player.
saying he lost. Like he tells them that he lost everything.
Yeah.
But he's got like a Bentley and shit and they're like he's like, I don't want to say, I don't want people thinking I'm like rich or I'm well off. And they're like, did you make more money than you ever told the government? And he's like, I don't know.
Yo,
I was like, yeah, you you put some of that money somewhere else.
Oh yeah, Cayman Islands.
Oh yeah, he's so really interesting. Untold. All the Untold ones are pretty great.
Yeah.
The I talked about the Manti Te'o one before.
Yeah.
So, anyways, last one I got is I watched the Aaron Carter thing they did, where it's the Little Prince of Pop, where you get to see like Aaron Carter, what happened, and kind of how he like spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
And it was like
take responsibility for your own actions.
Well, I mean, so he was never as popular as his brother, and he was always chasing that.
Yeah,
and it never happened.
But still.
Yeah.
Take responsibility for your own actions.
So
once you become an adult,
you're
responsible for your own actions.
Of course.
And if you can't adjust, I understand, but at the same time, like fucking
and like he was popular as a child, and a teenager, and then once he got older, nobody cared.
Yeah.
And he was always chasing that high.
That's almost every like Hanson's and everybody else.
And they talk about that. They go like, you got to reinvent yourself, and he never really does.
Or just say, hey, I made a bunch of money. I'm good. I'll just go live a normal. There's so many child actors.
Well, the problem is he made a lot of money as a child.
Yeah.
His mom took all of it.
Yeah.
So he didn't really have a lot of money at the end.
Yeah, but you still get royalties by the time you turn 18.
Right.
You get your sure, you're probably not a millionaire, but you still have some money.
So
And you still can just go get a normal ass job. How many child actors just said, I'm just gonna go get a normal ass job? I mean,
a lot.
there's a lot. There's some that don't adjust well.
Right.
But at the same time, there's some that just like, hey, I'm gonna go live I'm gonna be able to do the job I want to do.
Right.
Be happy and never have to worry about money. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah, but I get it. I feel bad for the guy, and he just recently died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He overdosed and
fentanyl, right?
Yeah, and he drowned in his bathtub.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Gotta stay away from that booger sugar.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, if you're interested in seeing something like that and seeing how someone could spiral out, and then like it was an interesting watch. I get a watch. All right, moving on.
It's the big show. It's the big bad show tonight.
Why are you singing the Big Show's theme song?
It's a movie.
It's a premiere. It's a movie premiere.
All right.
I just think it's funny that you started singing like Paul White's entrance music for rest WWE.
I don't know. You tell me, Trey. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. All right, so
Who them hoes don't know.
all right, so let's knock a couple. So we'll talk about Guardians last because that's the one we both saw for sure.
Okay.
The first thing I want to talk about is I watched Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, you go ahead. Have fun with that.
It was interesting because there's this scene where they're at a lake and, if you watched any of the Evil Dead, zombie, essentially, possessed person, like, kills someone. Okay, she goes in the water in the opening trailer, or opening scene of this, and she just floats on top of the water, and across the thing you get Evil Dead Rise. I was like, what the hell? And I knew what I was going into. My wife wanted to watch this. I had a margarita in one hand. I was like, either way, baby, this is going to be just fine. Yeah, I don't think this one was as good as the last one, for sure. The last Evil Dead, the one that was supposed to be just a remake, essentially. That one was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. This one, not as good. It's just ridiculous. Like, how they find the book is ridiculous. Like, it's just in the building. So they live in an apartment, and there's an earthquake, and the floor opens up, and there's a safe, like a bunch of different deposit boxes, and then like a bank area, and it's like nobody's ever been in there, and oh look, there's the Book of the Dead, and so the son takes the book upstairs and starts reading from it, and that's what calls the soul, the spirit, and it possesses their mother, and I was like, okay, and I don't know, it's just gore for gore's sake. The story's not really too big, so like it's like almost like a glance across the room. You look at him, give him a little glance.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, because I think Evil Dead, the original series. Yeah, they went with number 2. They just went straight camp. They went crazy off the wall,
and especially 3.
Bruce Campbell. Yeah, so I don't. It's hard. Horror movie sequels are hard,
right?
Because you know what's gonna happen at that point. Like,
right.
You know if they get the book, there's gonna. I mean, unless you are really good and write it really well.
When I see a movie like that, I'm always looking for like
a twist.
Well, no, I want to understand like what's up with the book. They never explain it. It's just there.
Of it,
I want to know why the book, like what's up with the book. There's a lot of pages. They literally read one page of the book, and that's the whole. And I'm like, come on, what's going on? I want get deep into the book.
Trey,
what?
50% of the world is illiterate. So maybe they can't read it.
Well, it's interesting that in this one, instead of him reading the words, there's a record that they find, and they play the record, and it reads the words, which summons them. Yeah, I hate that song. That's in like every horror film.
Now, yeah. Fucking who cares?
But anyway, so a glance. If you're into the Evil Dead, give it a watch. But if you're just looking for horror movies, there's lots better. So yeah.
Word to your mother, son.
So what do you got?
Word B. I have the Priest's Exorcist.
Oh, you watched it.
Yeah,
nice.
I did with Juilliard Butler.
Okay. And Fat Crow.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have Gerald Butler. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe. Look here, Trey.
I was
I'm
like,
running,
Jude
I'm
Law.
running on 2 hours of sleep.
Well, you need to probably go home and go to bed.
Yeah, I'm fine. So
Was this dog shit?
it started out cool. It had
Oh, he's thinking. All right, as the smoke is coming off his head right now.
Yeah. Hey, go guys. Oh shit, he's thinking. Oh shit, we need coal. Go.
That's awesome.
So I enjoyed it. I remember enjoying it. We're talking 2 weeks at this point. No,
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I loved Russell Crowe's character.
Okay.
He was really cool,
The priest.
and it sets up for a sequel,
Oh, Jesus.
which I don't think it's gonna get.
No.
But it was, I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was like if demons are like superheroes or like vampires, and it turns into where he's gonna go like track down, and it's based on a true story.
Right. The Pope had a
And it's like the most documented case, like, I don't know. But I didn't really look into the facts of it, like,
well, yeah.
like I
What
normally
facts?
do.
How are you gonna know?
But I thought it was kind of like interesting. I don't know.
Right.
At the end of the day, there's sports where you're just like, oh, who cares? But and like, why don't you just fucking leave? Like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
But at the end, I was like, it was watchable.
So on our scale of dick to the dirt or sweaty high five, what do we got here?
It's across the room, like,
So it's a glance. So both
It's a
of them got
glance.
glances.
yeah.
The
But I
horror
would say
film's
it's a
got
little
glances.
bit more than I probably. It sounds like I probably liked mine a little bit more than you liked yours, though.
Probably.
Like just a tad.
Yeah, just not much.
I would watch it again. I wouldn't watch it again.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
don't like
watch
to
this Evil
slide.
Dead movie either again.
Okay.
All right, so I watched Ghosted.
Oh, that stupid fucking Apple TV one with.
Why?
With-
You let me review this
with
before you
Chris
start
Evans?
shitting on it.
Yeah, go ahead, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, so Chris Evans plays a guy who has a kind of like a one-night stand date with this girl, and the next day he keeps on texting her and stuff. And as you know, the title says, he gets ghosted. So he ends up having a tracker because he has the tiles like I do on all my stuff, and ends up finding that
Like an Apple AirTag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
obviously.
he
Apple
and he
TV show.
and so he ends up finding that she's across the country in London, and he goes there, and his girlfriend ends up being a secret agent.
Secret agent man.
I honestly thought for this being like an Apple TV movie, that's pretty good. I'll be honest, it was funny. I will tell you, Chris Evans can't act very well, especially when it comes to these kind of things. Like it doesn't feel natural. Where he's playing like the oh gosh, how come the girl that I had a really great night with won't see me again?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to London to see somebody that you saw one night.
Especially if you look like Chris Evans.
Yeah, you can get any girl you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like he does best when he acts like Johnny Storm.
Yeah, like a
Like a douchebag.
Over the
like
top.
Gray
Yep.
Man. You remember him, Gray Man? Did you
Yep.
watch that on Netflix?
Yeah.
That douchebaggy,
Mhm.
overconfident.
Yep.
Great.
Great bad guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when he's like, but Felicia,
Kind of like that. I mean, you see that his character falls for women too easily, and so he gets his heart broke real easy. I don't know. The action scenes were really cool, but way over the top. And I think it's supposed to be that way a little bit of the comedic action. I think it's there's a back and forth between him and the like CIA that he's possibly part of, and they end up thinking that he's his girlfriend instead of her being the big. But so again, but as far as like, would I watch it again? Probably not.
Yeah.
And it's a glance.
Yeah.
Same as the horror film.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have two things, so
Okay.
so bear with me. I just realized I did watch another TV show
Okay, that's fine.
on Amazon Prime, The Citadel,
Okay.
with I forget her name.
Mm-hmm.
She's super hot for her name.
That one that was hot. Yeah.
And
Ooh,
also
real hot.
Yeah. It's good. It's a spy thriller, so I feel like spy thrillers.
Okay.
It's on. It's a standard Jason Bourne-ish spy thriller. So
Okay.
okay. And it's got Kit Harington from Game of Thrones is the male lead in it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then number 2, I tried
Right.
to watch Peter Pan.
Okay, so I was gonna watch that for this episode of the podcast, but I never got to it.
Gave it my best go,
Yeah.
and I think I got 20 minutes.
Well, that's not fun.
What a fucking piece of steaming turd.
Huh.
What are you looking up?
I was looking up the cast for you, so you
Yeah,
so the girl,
I don't know how to say her name, so I
which
don't.
girl was
That's
the
why I
hot
didn't
girl?
say it. I know her, but I don't know how to say her name. She's married to Nick Jonas. Fun fact.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I can't say that name either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, lady. No. So Peter Pan,
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a go.
kick dick in the dirt.
Whoa.
It is.
Whoa.
The acting's terrible.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Okay.
Everything about it, I hated.
Oh, okay.
I did not. There's nothing about that movie. I was like, this is good.
Okay.
Nothing
So we're just
except maybe Captain Hook,
yeah.
which is played by what's his name, Orlando, whatever.
I don't know.
But I think it's Orlando Bloom.
I never got to it.
I want to say, if you can look that up, I think it's Orlando Bloom.
I'm going.
But oh my god, they do this whole like backstory. Is it?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh, he gave me that look like fucking you're dumb. You're wrong, but I think I'm right. Am I right?
I don't know. Go ahead.
How long is
Keep
it
on
taking you
going.
to
Is it Jude Law?
I meant to say Jude Law. I was not a fan. I did not like it.
Okay.
God, it's just bad.
Well, that's too
If
bad.
this is indicative of what Little Mermaid's gonna be, I am not looking forward to watching that.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's on Disney Plus, so you don't have to pay for it. So
I paid for it with my time.
my time is very valuable.
It
Trey.
was.
I can't believe this
No
shit.
one in my house liked it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Nobody.
I have an 8-year-old, Trey.
And she was bored.
She was like, "I'm done,"
Oh.
and she didn't even last 20 minutes.
Well, that's not good.
So take that as
That's their audience. Probably like 8 to 12.
Yeah, well, not in my house.
Not in your house.
All right,
So
let's get into the meat and
the
taters.
big L sandwich on that one.
The meat. So are we getting to the meat and taters?
The meat and taters. All right, let's go.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yes.
All right, initial thoughts, Trey.
Initial thoughts. I think I had a lot.
Nobody cares what you.
Yeah, I know. He just blew someone's ear out.
No, I kind of kept it close to the.
Perfect. I think this one had the most heart of the three.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's done.
It definitely seemed like it was ending the end of their kind of like
The run.
their run of like you. How much more can you flesh out?
Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
mean, it's just so it's more character building. I mean,
Right.
and so it feels like each movie kind of took like, okay, so let's do about it's kind of about this one. So the first one's about Peter. The second one is about like Gamora and no, what's the sister? The green one.
Ant. I
Huh?
don't know.
You don't know the characters' names?
No.
Anyways, yeah, so
Mantis.
no, Mantis.
Yeah, that's
That's-
his sister.
Yes, there you go. Yes.
Bitch.
Mantis
Oh.
yeah, cuz
Oh, bitch.
so you got to we get more of the and it's all really about Peter. All three of them are about Peter.
Yeah.
He's the main thing.
Well, I would say the first one is kind of about the team coming together.
Right.
I would say it's more about learning about the team. The second one is all about Peter,
Yeah.
his dad, and then
family.
this one's all about Rocket
Yes.
and kind of. Well, I guess that's really it. I mean, it's about Rocket for the most
It's
part.
about Rocket.
Rocket. A little bit about Peter and his saying, "Why don't you go to Earth and see
Yeah.
your granddad?" But okay, so what initial thoughts? happy like it. We'll get into the meats and taters. What you did.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't leave the theater like angry.
Okay.
So yeah.
I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it. I'll say this.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Trey.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Best post Phase 4 Marvel movie.
Oh, of course. Yeah, hands down.
By a long shot.
Hands down. Yeah.
By leaps and fucking bounds.
Yeah.
You put that up against Ant-Man 3, Doctor Strange 2, what's the other one I'm thinking of? My little brain hole. Thor 4.
Yeah.
You stack that up against those movies.
It's way better.
The villain, the evolutionary? Is that what it is?
The high evolutionary.
The high evolutionary?
Yep.
That guy knocked it out the fucking park.
Yeah, he did good.
This is where Marvel needs to learn, DC needs to learn. You can have a villain.
Right.
Show him being a villain without telling us he's a villain. Like, instead of saying he does bad things.
Right.
Show us.
Yeah.
Show us.
Right.
Like, let's take Thor: Love and Thunder, right?
Yep.
And Gorg.
Christian Bale. Yep.
Is that his name?
Gorg the God Butcher.
Right.
Yep.
They just say he's a bad guy. Pretty much.
Right.
Right? Isn't that pretty much what they say for the most part?
I mean, they explain why he's a bad guy.
I know, but they explain it.
Right.
Instead of showing us.
Right.
So he kidnaps some kids, right?
Yes.
We're going to get into just Thor a little bit.
Right.
He kidnaps some kids.
Correct.
Right? Does he hurt any of the kids?
No.
No. He kills gods because why?
Because they were left to die. You think the gods let them do that.
Right. And so, does he kill any other gods, really?
No.
No. So, really, you're left with a villain who you're told killed a bunch of gods.
Right, but they never show any of it.
But they never show it. They don't show how he's a villain, why he's a bad guy.
Right.
Because you can have, even with the high evolutionary,
right.
You have, like, why, you still have a reason, but you show me why he's a bad guy and that why he takes it over the top.
Yeah.
And lately with all these other Marvel movies, you're like look, take King.
Right.
Kang.
Yep.
Same thing. You're just like you're like, show me how much of a bad guy he is. You get one scene where he's like a bad guy,
right?
Like where he kind of leaves and he says, "Well, I'm going to take over the world," blah blah blah.
Right.
But like, show me all the shit that wants me not to like this guy.
Kang's hard though.
I understand, but you're setting him up.
Right.
I mean, same thing with which is all these movies that you just continuously like don't have a good, and you have. So I rant to say,
yes, great
villain.
Right.
You have someone who you show why he's a bad guy,
yes.
all the bad things he's doing, but
yes.
you also give him that piece that Marvel, phase 1, 2, 3, and 4 was really good at, where you're showing he's a bad guy, but here's kind of why he's a bad guy.
Exactly.
That he just takes things too far.
Yes.
That good intentions, blah blah blah. Super. I thought that was a really awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed the comedy. Enjoyed the couple of characters really kind of didn't really flesh out. The new Crag. The guy with the little who takes over the arrow.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
Kraglin.
Yeah, Sean Gunn.
That doesn't really flesh out very well for me. They kind of just basically used the same thing that he used, the same trope that they used in Guardians 2.
Yeah,
it's you have to use your heart boy. So that was like kind of like they just reused what they used.
So I was wrong. But I said Gamora, but I meant Nebula.
Nebula, okay.
But yeah, I felt like the Gamora stuff. They probably could have taken that out of the movie, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to show is like, you got to move on.
Right.
Things have changed. You got to let go. I think that was the whole point of her being part of it.
Right.
That she's got her own thing going on.
So in my mind, I was like, okay, so if this part of the movie's not in it, this is probably like of the three, it's the best standalone.
Yeah.
Like you could watch this movie and not need to know anything really.
If they took that out, 100%.
Yeah.
You didn't need to know. Because I think Shannon was asking me, Like, why? Wait, why does she not remember?
Yeah.
Because it's like, you don't remember Endgame?
And that's the only connection to the other movies. Was that.
Really?
That's it.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the little prison, with the prison scene stuff with it had
Little
what's his
boys.
name?
Oh, Batista?
Not Batista, but the guard that you recognize the guy's face, who's like he plays in the show The Rookie.
Oh, Nathan Fillion?
Nathan Fillion's in it. And that stuff was really funny.
Right.
And
they're wearing those weird, like, they're supposed to be like actual like
Spacesuit.
biological material.
And they look like the Jiffy Lube dude.
Yes.
The Michelin Man.
The Michelin Man.
I really enjoy. I think that James Gunn did a really great. Some people, the critics aren't giving it a great scores.
Right. It's got
But
like 70.
But still, I think I would put it in the way better than that.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. I liked the comedy. I liked the sentimentalness. I liked where they left it.
Right.
That I thought they were going to kill off characters.
Right.
I enjoyed that they didn't.
Yeah.
That they said, hey, these are just going to go their own way.
Yeah.
They need to grow. They've gotten what they needed out of the team, and now they're going to go off and grow individually.
We don't want to go too crazy because it just came out telling what the movie storyline.
Yeah, I haven't gone too much.
Right, of course. I'm just saying
except that no one's dying.
Yes.
So
if you're gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy, sorry guys.
Yeah, they know. So I would say I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a good end to a series. I think they handled it well. And again, as far as Phase 5 goes, by far,
the best,
better than the Eternals, better than
Eternals was trash.
You know what I mean? Better than all that.
Yes,
all the movies that come out.
This one's in Phase because Eternals wasn't in Phase 5.
It could have.
That was Phase 4,
but it didn't have nothing. It didn't have anything to really do
right.
with Snap.
So why it? Spoilers on 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is Star-Lord coming back? Why?
I don't know.
If James Gunn isn't doing any more Marvel films because he's the head of DC,
I don't know.
I don't want to see Star-Lord like directed by somebody else. Unless it's like a in-game kind of thing where that's where they bring him back. He's not doesn't have a movie. He's just part of like a bigger movie.
Right, and that's what some people. And especially because they say the legend of Star-Lord will return.
Yeah.
Are they legendary?
I think the legendary Star-Lord. Yeah.
So, and that's different than what they've said before.
Right.
And so there's speculation that maybe it's going to be an alternative multiverse Star-Lord.
Okay.
Who's a different guy.
Yeah.
That's the. And also, they're not closing the chapter on the new
Guardians.
Again, this is good. The new Guardians having their own new movie.
Yeah.
Called The New Guardians of the Galaxy or something along those lines. But Chris Pratt has not confirmed he is coming back. He said, I would love to come back and reprise his role. But he said he has not been confirmed to come back yet.
I figure because they're doing Secret Wars at some point.
Yeah.
That's going to be their
there's lots of
in-games.
room to, but there's lots of room to change characters now with the multiverse.
Yeah.
Which is probably why Kang's changing.
I don't know. We'll see.
It hasn't come out. I guess there's video of the incident.
Oh, no.
With that guy.
Oh.
And so I guess his lawyers want it to come out, so that seems to make you think that it's going to exonerate him.
Yeah.
But now I guess more people are coming out accusing him of inappropriate behavior. So we'll see. Hey, and it's like we talked about with Justin Roiland. We talked about a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Innocent to prove guilty, but it's not looking great for this guy.
Is it going to be a Flash situation?
We'll see.
Where
but
no matter what he does, if the movie's good,
but people are really hitting. They're like,
yeah. Okay,
let's go.
Well, we're all right. So
I'm a sweaty high five. I don't know.
Whoa!
Fist bump.
Yeah, I would definitely go fist bump.
There's certain things that could have been better, but I would definitely say
go watch it.
FX wise.
Oh, beautiful.
You're like, thank fucking Jesus.
Yeah, it's not Thor. Effects.
You know what I mean? It's just like, can we just get this?
Yeah.
Like, what? It didn't do as well as I thought it was going to do.
Yeah.
But you're getting into the summer months. You're gonna let it be in the theaters a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get a little bit more money. Relax. It still made $130 million in the first weekend.
Yeah.
You're still good. They thought it was gonna make like 180.
Right.
You're still good.
You're
Relax.
Good. You're good.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
Go see it.
Go see it in the theaters. It's beautiful. It's one of those where, if you're a Marvel fan, you're gonna enjoy it.
And as usual, I cried. as usual. Just teared up.
Yeah,
I get sad.
The rocket stuff was awesome.
Yes.
Just absolute. The way they handled that character in this movie, just phenomenal.
Right.
Phenomenal. So we're done with that.
All right, we're done.
Real quick on Netflix.
Okay.
It's called. There's a thing on there called the Jewish Matchmaker.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What was that?
That was
All right. Anyway.
the Jewish Matchmaker.
Okay.
It's a
Jewish.
It's a spinoff
maker
of the Matchmaker, which is Indian.
Okay, sure.
But she only deals with Jewish people.
Okay.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's a Jew type, but
But they do.
It's like, hey, we're not gonna feed into the stereotype, and two of them do.
Okay, perfect.
So
Perfect.
yeah.
We're not gonna say they're good with money, but they're good with money. All right.
All right, Trey, hey, it's trailer time. Trey, do you remember we're playing a new game?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Are you ready? Should I go first? So why you still think of your movie and you remember?
Well, think of my movie.
You know your movie. You watched the movie.
Of course.
So I'm gonna start with mine,
Yeah.
and I'll give you the phone, and then you can pull up your trailer,
Okay.
and we're gonna see if I can beat you
Okay.
in the time it takes you. So I'm gonna pull up my trailer, and I'm gonna see how many seconds it takes you to guess the movie.
And if I don't get it at all, there should be like we should make each other do something. You know what? You have to. I don't know. Punch yourself in the face.
I'm gonna take shit in a box and make you smell it. All right, let's see here.
Oh,
get
gross.
the sound up. No trailers. No trailers.
Here we go.
John Mason, British national, incarcerated on Alcatraz in 1962, escaped in 63.
The Rock.
No identity.
Oh, look at that trailer.
Holy shit! Look
we
at
go.
that.
20
Oh.
20 seconds? 16 seconds?
Oh man.
Good job. Good job. I knew that first part, the Alcatraz thing,
Yeah.
would give it away.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Rock with not The Rock, not the Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Yeah.
but The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, where a group of military guys takes over Alcatraz.
Yes.
People are on a tour. They hold them from ransom. They have this weird new fucking deadly missile pathogen thing, and Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery's the only person that they know from MI6 who escaped Alcatraz. So now instead of breaking out of Alcatraz, they've got to break in.
You know what you should be doing in this? Hand me your phone so I could do.
Oh
that.
shit! Shit balls.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a fun movie. It's super like early 2000s action movie ish. I'm gonna turn the music all the way down so if it has let me know whenever the ads are done.
Perfect.
Because if they ain't paying, we ain't playing.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wish we get us. Hey, anybody want to pay us to read ads for you? We're about it.
Hey, look, and to be honest, you don't have to pay us, but we'll say that you paid us, and that it's a paid ad, and we'll feel better about ourselves.
Perfect.
Hey, have you ever heard of chocolate condoms?
Chocolate condoms taste great and feels better.
Hope.
All right, we're good.
All
Let's
right.
roll.
All right,
Go.
go ahead.
Oh, it is hard work being this good. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
White man can't jump. What was it? What was it?
You get 14 seconds.
Oh, suck my dick, Trey. Oh, yeah. Woo, your boy.
Yes.
We just talked about it because we talked
I
about it
did.
last night
I
in
did.
preparation for the new one.
Exactly. So I sat down and watched it one morning while Tara was asleep.
Did you forget that the whole Jeopardy thing?
I did. Questions that start with Q. Foods that start with Q.
Yeah.
I
Queso.
did.
Quinoa.
So I forgot how like raunchy this movie. I'm like they're cussing all over the place.
Yeah, their trash talk during the
Yes.
games is insane. If you did
N-word this, N-word
that,
that.
you're getting shot.
Yeah. I mean, every woman in there has giant tits for some reason. I'm like, what?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So this was Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
And it's a basketball hustling movie.
Yeah. I was like, why is Woody Harrelson having like a hardcore sex scene in the middle of this basketball movie?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that about?
We talked about how Wesley Snipes couldn't bounce a goddamn basketball.
Yeah.
And Woody Harrelson could, and they thought they were gonna have teach Woody Harrelson. He's like, I can play basketball.
Fun fact: he can't dunk a basketball in real life.
No.
And they had lowered it to 9.5 feet, so this way he could dunk the ball.
Why not just lower it even lower?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying they wanted to
with
look
camera
good.
angles. You could just be like, and it's 8 foot. Now you get to look like you're like, yeah, windmill, and one motherfucker.
I mean, that's one of the things in the movie is that he bets they win this contest or the tournament, and he bets his part of the money that he can dunk a basketball, and he can't, and he loses his money, and then his girlfriend leaves him, and so it's just interesting to know that he can't really dunk a ball.
Yeah.
As I slap the mic, good movie.
Fuck you, Mike.
Fuck
you, bitch.
He's beating the mic up. Perfect.
Right.
I do not think the new one's gonna be as raunchy.
No.
I don't think Jack Harlow's gonna I don't know, have a hardcore sex scene. He might. I mean, shit, you never know.
Probably not, Trey. But he's funny.
Yeah.
I like Jack Harlow. I think he's funny.
Anyway, so definitely, I would definitely give that a watch if you're wanting to see, kind of what you're gonna get with the new one.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's like super 80s, 90s.
Oh, for sure,
90s,
for sure.
Wearing spandex and stuff.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Okay, real quick, real funny scene in that movie. He's like, I need to get my money, and so one of the guys he's playing on the court just goes to the gas station, like right beside the basketball court, with a gun and tries to rob them.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I know you. He's like, ah. And then he sells the gun to the gas station guy to get the money to bet on the basketball. I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's great.
Hilarious.
Anyways, so that is, I think it's gonna be episode 23. I think that's
23? Yeah.
that's gonna be.
We'll see you guys.
The shebang,
in about
shebang.
A week or so.
Yep. We'll have.
What do we have coming out? What's coming out? What's the big movie this week?
Fast X is next week.
Oh God.
It's all about family, Brandon. It's all about family.
Is that really it?
That's
all right. Hold on, guys. We're gonna go over what's coming out
real
next week.
quick.
Let's see what we got coming on here. Let's see.
I don't think it's much.
Anyways,
while he's looking this up, thanks everybody for listening these last 23 episodes. Follow us on Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey on Facebook, and Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey on Instagram.
All right. Enough about that shit.
Plug, baby.
So. As far as this week,
okay,
we've got Fool's Paradise.
Pass.
With looks like Johnny Day in it, or whatever his Day or whatever his name is.
Mikey Day?
No, the guy from yeah, I guess his name Mikey Day.
Anyways, next.
Hypnotic, that one with Ben Affleck that you were.
I want to see that. That looks good.
Oh, and then Knights of the Zodiac. Do you remember this old anime?
Nope.
This is but it's like a dub situation.
Hard pass.
So I don't know if it's like from the same creators of like Power Rangers.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Next.
I think that's Love Again. Oh, fuck, that's about.
You know we're about to watch Fast X then, right?
Oh God. So that's this week.
Yeah.
So that means next week on Friday, May 19th.
Yes.
Oh, we can watch Meet the Opera Don Giovanni.
Pass.
All right, that's live. All right, whatever. Oh, how about this? Tomorrow X Together World Tour, K-pop.
Pass.
All right. And then we have Fast X.
Yay! So guys, we'll have Fast X and maybe Hypnotic for you guys.
I think the weekend after that is Transformers.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Not a lot of promotion for this. You know what that means.
Poop. Big fart.
All right, guys. Hey,
guys.
like you said, follow us. Listen. Thanks for listening. Remember, if you're not listening, your mom's a hoe.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right, bye.
Are you